Good morning, good morning, good morning. Waiting on Roy, who had a phone call this morning, so running a little late. He said it should have been over with 6 minutes ago, and it's not over with yet. So it's all good. We're gonna sit here and just see what we do. Uh, yeah, boom. All right. So now we just sit here and chill. Good morning, Blue Dog. Good morning. Good morning. Just hanging out, waiting, see what happens here this morning. Roy just texted, said he's just finishing up his call, so got that going for him. We've got 2.5 minutes till open. We got this zone drawn out right there at a level 2, so we'll see what happens. Right here at the open. Right here at the open. See if it bounces back up to these EMAs here. Could go to 80. We'll see. But nothing else really going on. Nothing else really going on this morning. So, had any news? You got Bank of England, Central Bank of England talking. That's about it. We had what's his name? We had somebody. We had one Fed official talking this morning. Forgot who it was. U.S. trade imbalance came in at negative 131.4 billion. Previous was 98.4 billion, so that's a big miss there. Initial jobless claims came in at 221,000. Previous was 242. Forecast 233, so it beat there. Labor costs went up. Actually, labor costs came down. So productivity revised went up. U.S. jobless claims came in right around a little bit of a miss, not much. So that's where we're at this morning. CBD is going to open pretty much flat. That's going to be plus positive, but not by a ton. So getting a big move down here. Big move down. See if it pops back up like it normally does. We are open. And we are all over the place at open. CBD is going to be 200. 200. We're right at the bottom of the zone. So this is kind of a tricky spot here. Kind of a tricky spot here. And it is bouncing. It is getting a decent bounce. Whoa. CBD is not running up. So let's see what Tide is doing. Really too early to tell, but we are bouncing all over the place. Bouncing all over the place. See you out. What's up, Roy?
What's up, man? Sorry for the delay. Appreciate your patience.
You're all good. You're not missing much of anything yet. Just a lot of hoopla. This thing acted like it wanted to drop, then it bounced, then it dropped, then it popped. Now it drops. Looks like we're fixing a tank.
Spicy overnight session.
Yeah, that's how you could put it. Yep. You got the VIX up pretty decent here, right at 23.96. Let's see if this thing breaks down here. If we want to take a break, we hadn't been taking the break on the open, but we're going to take it here and see if we can get something out of it. You've got room down to 57.50. That's a big spot to go to. So we're just in one. We're not going to risk a ton on it. See if it can follow through once the breakdown. But, you know, if it doesn't, it's okay.
Yeah. This has been the move every morning. So, you know.
Yeah. Today's a good morning. Ole Miss had a big win. We beat number 4 Tennessee at home last night.
Yeah, I saw the court storming. That was cool.
Was smart. They waited for Tennessee to clear the court. Then they stormed the court.
Yeah, look at these guys. The Harvard of the South, right?
That's right. No foul. It was actually pretty cool watching Chris Beard standing on a chair, sitting there just watching them all on the court. It was pretty surreal moment right there. I was happy for him. We've had a little mixed morning. I had one account that I was close on, so I went on and took a chance on it, and I failed that account. My stop was not that bad, and it just ran right through it and popped it. So, but on the bright side, we traded this one and we got 269 out of it. So
okay,
we're not bad. CBD's going back positive, so this thing is probably going to pop back up. I see you got put premium and call premiums popping so far, and in the SPY, we probably should give us a tad bit more room right here, but I just didn't trust it, not this morning. So that's where we're at.
We got plenty of time today, so.
But now it's going to drop back down. That's the annoying part. I don't know, this candle, this thing's been beat up a lot. It is kind of moving up. VIX is still moving up with it. That's a shocker there. So we got that working for us. Look at this thing. CBD's going negative now. We're breaking again. We're going to take it again. We're not giving up. Today might be one of those days we regret taking the play, but usually regret not taking the play. So we're not doing that again today.
So they're just gonna 20-day moving average, 200 moving average is 5743. 5743. SPY moving average 200 is 569. We are currently at 574.
Okay.
So I think This is off to
Well, we're gonna get at least 200 of it back. Probably too tight, but we got 200 of it back. I can live with that. If it comes up and test, and then we'll look to do it again. CBD's negative 1,300 now, by the way. Negative 1,000. We're coming back. Nice little pop here, though, off that bottom.
Yeah, you know, I got my tides up. Oh my gosh, put premium on general market.
Look, it put premium on SPY. It came back, but man, that thing popped it open.
Yeah, I got calls starting to tick it up.
It is. CBD's coming back pretty good.
Retesting the bottom of the zone. Has a hellacious wick.
Yes. Hellacious wick is right. Oh, lead here today. Wow.
What?
You in like, I don't know, a year.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him this year.
No, we have not. Welcome,
That's
lead.
weird. Yeah.
I get to make fun of you with you here today. I like it.
So do you yeah, I think you just sit tight, right?
That's my plan right this second. I like the upside, but I don't know what the end game is. Or end game or EMAs there? Does it break through everything? CBD's come back to negative 600. So nothing crazy, but got up in the zone, but didn't like it though, did it? But we might do it again. Oh. Looks like mass confusion in the market. Was hoping you guys could provide some clarity, insight. Oh, you come to the wrong spot for that.
Come on, man. He hadn't seen us this week, trade.
Yeah.
Now, I would say a date with the 200 seems just too obvious, but it seems that's where I believe we at least touch or head. But I mean, you're back in the zone, pushing higher. Let's see if it gets a rejection here. Is it going to reject at like the 8 or just reject at the bottom of the zone? It's fighting.
This thing's been beat up so much.
Whoa!
I just don't.
Put premium. Put premium screaming higher on SPY and general market as well, but also your call premium did a spike as well. So, you are getting a rejection at the zone. What is this?
Well, you see, if we break below this low, you got to think we at least go to 50, right?
Yeah, I think you go to 50 in a hurry.
That would be my thought process. CVD's gone to negative 2,000 real quick. Oh, I missed that take. I should have took it there.
They keep recovering it.
They do, but I just don't like it. I don't like it long. We're going to take one here, see if we can go down and break. Give us this 50 touch.
Mag 7, all red. Yeah. VIX continues to climb, 24.44. Nice green candles on the VIX.
Yeah.
Fair into that.
You had a
Bitcoin
drop.
back under 90,000.
You had a drop in put premiums here.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a little pop in CVD for a second. It's coming back down now, though. I got to 1,700, went to 1,200, now it's back to 1,500. Negative, by the way. Yeah, Lad Snoot would be the first person I called if I wanted some clarity. You know, his loins and stuff. Anybody that's an inside joke, he always, I feel it in my loins.
In his loins.
Like, okay, well, have fun with your loins, bro.
Tesla 265.
Yeah, we're just kind of beat up right at the moment. We're going to put this. We're going to be right at our 200-day, at least minimum, right here if we get taken out here. So that's not too shabby. You got all these orders. Right? Look at these orders here. You got over 1,000 orders, and they just dropped them down too. So we're going to trail this bad boy, give it some room. Now we're guaranteed 475, so it's going to probably take us out here, and I'm okay with that. Let's give us $300, 366.60. I don't know if we're through yet or not, though. That's the deal. That put premium dip did not last long. Look at it now.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah. We'll pop up here, which is not unexpected. That's why we trailed it where we trailed it at. Is this going to be short-lived is the question. I saw where Canada had pulled all our liquor off the shelves that they've already paid for, so that makes a lot of damn sense. They did the second time they've done it, by the way. Last time they put it back, and this time they did it again. So just go on and buy your cheap Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Holding 60 for now. But premium back turning higher.
Yeah. I actually like it here for another breakdown. I'll leave it on 700. CVD came back to negative 15. It's negative 17 again. climbing back. Oh, you get a dip and put premium here, so this thing might pop a little bit more. Maybe. Did not like to pop back up right there. So far, Roy called it. This thing has been it's been volatile the last few days. Hell, the last few weeks actually. But you sit back and
Yeah.
you hold the moves, wait for the moves.
Well, and you kind of, you hate going hindsight, but you look at the zone, the rejection, and the move down. I mean, it gave us the play.
Oh, I played it already. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like that. It's waiting for the move, but also when the move is showing itself, it's in, you know
Yeah.
get into it. But you're in a spicy spot.
Yeah, we rushed this last trade just now. We probably should have waited, but I saw a few things that I liked, so I took it, and it looks like it's going to backfire on us. But that's okay. We can get it right back. Anybody that saw yesterday, I was down $1,200. We did not finish the day $1,200 down. We actually finished the day green. So
The bottom of the zone is also aligning with the 8. So
yeah, eight's actually broke below it now.
mm,
CBD's back to negative 1,800. Put premiums are popping again. Call premiums are coming down. Volume is ugly. I feel like we're fixing to get a flush. Just where's the flush go to? Does it take it all the way down and break this 50 level? Which, if you break 50, then you got 45, then you got nothing. So
mm.
you got to think if it does get to 50, 50 is going to be the spot to hold. But it can't break it down yet. It's put premiums kind of tick back the other way again. CBD's back to 14, 1,300. I got a feeling we are going to come back and test this zone. That's where we should have waited for. But like I said, we rushed it a little bit. I liked it. I had a few things that told me that it was okay, so I took it. It is what it is. Here's a spot we got to watch for. If it rejects here, then we'll add back and go short again. Well, we're a little late on it. We'll let it play out. See, CBD's back to negative 1,000, so it's getting a move up. You're getting a big drop in puts this time, but I don't like. You got a big drop in the VIX. It's still above 24 though. It's holding 24.20 right now, which creates some volatility in the market. If you option traders, you know what I'm talking about. You're
Whoa.
wow. I want to move back up here. Huge drop in put premiums now, so this might be where we actually turn and move up the rest of the day. Might be we return and move up the rest of the day. Yep. All right, I'm on to. I caught that. Good job, Lynn. I'll be right
Yeah.
back, boy. I'm gonna go fast.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go through some stuff as the market bounces off of that bottom so far. Bottom of the zone. It's now gonna maybe push a little higher. Maybe break VWAP. Maybe I don't know. Go for breakfast. Go back down. I don't know. So all right, we're gonna take a look. Let's see. We got Apple down 0.25%. You got Nvidia down 2.8%, but moving up. Very interesting move up on Nvidia there. You've got Microsoft down 0.8%, Google down 0.62%. We've got Amazon down 2.3%, Meta down 1.7%, Tesla down 4%, Netflix down 3.72%. Bitcoin back up over 90,000, slightly red on the day. Solana 147 ish, 146.94, pushing higher. You've got, let's see, Palantir down 4.5%, AMD battling 100. Let's see, the market kind of rejected this EMA cluster here, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Take a look at market tide. You got put premium dropping, call premium dropping as well. Similar story on SPY tide. We'll keep an eye on that. Does it come back down, retest the bottom of the zone, and bounce? Does it fail? Find out next time. Yeah, I mean, it's struggling right now with these EMA clusters, but one little pop could pop itself back up and clear all that away pretty quickly. Or could reject back down to the bottom of the zone. Let's see. How's Nvidia? Nvidia's battling its EMAs right now. 114.10. Apple 234.77 coming down a bit hard here. Microsoft back below 400. Yeah, we're coming back pretty quick here. Nasty wick, and we're getting right back to the bottom of the zone, and this could create a pretty gross candle to the downside. That is not pretty. Let's see if it can reclaim that zone. If not, could be retesting the bottom. I mean, what a rejection right at the line. Looking at market tide, you got put premium kind of coming back a little bit. Yeah, this drop doesn't really align with tide at the moment. But there's no denying that's a nasty candle. So we got 5 minutes left on the 10-minute candle, but the 5-minute candle did close nasty. So it would need to break down here. Yeah. Getting little buyers. Getting a little buyers. Keep an eye on market tide here. So we got call premium ticking up, put premium ticking down, market ticking down. Same here with put premium continually dropping, but the market is dropping with it. And it gives me a little pause of, is this move a sustainable move lower? You kind of mentioned this yesterday, though. If the tide goes, the market starts moving down with put premium going down, and then the minute put premium ticks up, the market should have a reaction to that to the downside.
Good.
Welcome back. Here's your. You're in a short. Smart.
Yeah.
Hard not to be after that candle.
We're just gonna keep going back to the well, brother. One thing that kind of got me, CBD started going back down, like it's back to negative 900, and then your put all turned, so it kind of gave me a indication that might be a decent move to the downside here. We'll see. See if we can get back green on the day. You called that 44, 45 spot yesterday. Let's see if we can go there today.
That'd be awesome. Let's do it. Get it over with.
Just can't get any momentum yet. Led called it too. We do have wholesale inventories coming up here shortly. Typically, I would not be really concerned about it, but the way the market is, who the hell knows?
I would say at this spot, the market is looking for a spark for a reason.
Volume is complete and utter shit this morning. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't let it go that far out of the way. We'll put it at the top of that candle, let it run out, and see what happens. We've got just about a minute and a half till that data does come out. So I don't really like being in a play during data, but it is what it is. You can see where our orb below is pretty defined already. We know where it's at. So you can see it pretty without drawing anything. You can see it on the screen. So it's there. Same thing. If we could break this bottom down here, you can see it tried to break it. It couldn't do it. Bounced last time. If we could break that bottom, then we should get the move down that I'm looking for. But we need some of these orders to move down. You got a minute till data. Let's see when we get closer if it's going to do anything with the market. You'll know because they'll clear some orders up. I didn't share a book map this morning. I forgot. So we'll leave it where it's at. Put premiums trending back down again. I mean, back up. Sorry, I meant back down. So this thing might turn on up here. This is a little bit of a gamble we're holding here. We got 20 seconds. Orders are not clearing, so whatever we got, we got. CBD did turn positive for a second. Let's see if it holds that positive move. Wholesale inventories 0.8, forecast 0.7, previous 0.7. So wholesale inventories came in a little higher. Month over month was negative 0.13. Forecast is 0.5, previous is 1.0. So kind of what we thought, really a nothing burger.
Yeah.
You got a couple hundred orders sitting at that 45 level now. So we'll see if what it can do is put premiums popping. So of course the market pops up with it. Took us out. All right. Well,
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I don't understand the delayed reaction here. See if we got any news. You got Trudeau come out and say that Trump and I are committed to work together on the border. You did have Canadian PMI came in at 55.3, was previous 47.1. I wouldn't think that would be the cause of this move up, but CBD is going decently positive here. Damn put premiums again. I don't understand over here. We're just gonna keep trying it till we get it right eventually, Roy.
Well,
How about
you get in the wicks at the top, and you're at the bottom of the zone.
yep.
Logic seems right here.
Well, Trudeau did just say that Canada-U.S. trade war to persist for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you look? So, this is what kind of drives me crazy. I went down a rabbit hole last night on tariffs for some reason. Why not? Right? That's the word of the day, word of the week, word of the year.
Yeah.
That's the most popular word in the country right now. Have you seen the tariffs that Canada puts on us?
I have not. No.
So let's just use milk, for example. They put a 230% tariff on milk that comes in from the U.S. Everything's like at least 100% tariff on almost everything. And like, wait, y'all are complaining because we're putting a 25% tariff on, or was a 10% tariff on you, and you're killing us with tariffs. And then they said, well, we're not going to supply power to United States customers anymore. Have you ever looked at the map where Canada actually comes down in America? There's a little big spot right there. And like 70% of Canadians live in that area. And they get their power from the United States. I'm like, hold on, bro. You might want to rethink this thought real quick. Whoa, what a pop here. What a pop. If it breaks this, we're going to have to go wrong here. We're done shorts, I think, for the day. CVD has popped to 1,800 positive that quick.
Wow.
It went from zero, right around 0 to 1,800 all of a sudden. 1,900, 2,000. I think this is our turn, boys and girls.
So too. I mean, that's a bit of a meat missile.
Yep.
It's good. It's gonna have to break that VWAP.
Yeah, breaking that 200. Ooh, I know one thing I did not do. I should have done. I hadn't done. Anchored VWAP. I know today is the 6th. Oh, I thought we had to move up. I'm dumb again. Oh, really? Hold on. I did not know that. Led says there's nothing being shared, just us two on the bottom of the screen.
Really?
Well, let's see. I don't know what to do here right now. So what do you see now? Anything?
They started this scenes thing off to the left. Do you think?
Brand new.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see? Wait. Sorry.
I'm not touching anything. Do what you gotta do.
All right. Can you guys see that? Market tide. Click it harder. All right. Well, I'm gonna navigate as we do. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Don't touch anything, Roy. Don't touch anything.
Not touch anything. Not touch anything.
How about now?
Nope. I wonder if it's this demo scene nonsense.
when I come back, it goes away. Do y'all see this? Can you see it still, Led? Can you see it still? Okay. Good to know.
So it's that. Let's delete that demo thing. Delete scene.
Well, this is demo 2. It should be working too. So
Yeah. So demos scene 2. Okay. So there was just something with that scene stuff they had put on. Well, hi everybody.
welcome to the shit show. CBD is plus 3,000, by the way. Plus 3,500. It's moving. It's ripping.
So we're just gonna go to the top of the zone. Is that what we're doing?
Well, we're guaranteed at least 200 of it back now. So let's see. $4,200.
Wow.
Led, I thought you were our IT department. We're gonna fire you. What's up with that?
Well,
don't make me put you in mute and chat either.
He shows back up, and look what happens.
All right. Break it out. Break it out. No, we won't be. We'll be $1,000 down now.
Any news on that one? Why we move like that?
I mean, you got Trudeau speaking. We are in discussions on possibly delaying the second wave of planned tariffs. That came out just 1 minute ago. You got Lutnick talking. We need to see fentanyl deaths decline. We need to alert. Hold on. April 2nd is when we begin reciprocal tariffs. I probably should pull this thing back to VWAP and let it run, but we got to get some back here anyway. There's 400 of it back. CBD is now 6,200.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're fixing to rip this thing, Roy. We're going to wait, see if we can get this break of this 97 level. Anybody that's watching knows this 97 level has been a bitch of a level.
97.50.
Just look at look to your left right there. You can see how much of a level it's been right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does VWAP hold here? Oh, my goodness.
What's CBD?
6,200 holding. It dropped back to 6,000. It went back to 6,200. Puts a little pop here. Well, they get a little pop here if you notice the little uptrend, but call premiums are just roaring. Led, you say inventories, but that was a very delayed reaction to inventories if that was the case. And orders never change really here. It's just
you're at the 50 on sorry, the 200 on the 10.
That's the 50.
No, that's 50. Yeah, it's 50. Sorry.
Yeah. 6,300 CBD. It's not really popping now, but it's not coming back. So We didn't touch anything, Led. We have not touched a thing. Except, I guess, our went away again.
My StreamYard's having some issues. We'll create a new stream.
What about now? I just needed to know if that worked. Right. Okay, top step. Do you see us the bottom screen too? So I just created a new scene is what I did. Went to media presentation with it. You can see trade. So you see Roy's trading view, but you don't see you see us? No.
Okay. Okay. Mini Roy, mini Pibbs. All right. So we're back.
CBD is 6,900. Fixing to go to 7,000. Fixing to break 7,000. Looks like. $72, $75, $76, back to $74, $75. I won't let it turn red, but we'll add back if it comes back and test view up again. 74, 70, holding 74 right now. You got ordered 97.50 and then 5,800 are the two spots. If it can break that, then we should see 58.10. Then I can't see anything above yet. This might be a chop area here, to be honest with you.
Flag.
Back to 75. You have a slight dip in call premiums here. So the market seems to be reacting to the tide this morning.
I'm afraid to switch
my expectation is that April 2nd reciprocal tariff rate start high and then starts coming down. Well, he's trying to pull the market back, isn't
he? Yeah.
Well, Roy, the only way we can figure it out is you see my trade now, guys. Break that level, break it and go.
Break it.
You got a dip in call premiums here, a big dip. CBD is 8,400 though. 8,500. It kind of gets to a spot that kind of steadies off, so it lets you know that you don't have more buyers stepping in. So we need to see that number. Well, it's growing now. I think over 50% of Canada and Mexico products are USMCA compliant. That is an off the cuff estimate. Okay. Put premiums dropping pretty good. Volume's pretty damn high. This is gonna take me out here. I'm okay. We got 100 of it back anyway. We'll wait for either to test VWAP again or to break out above this level. $8,700 $8,600 CBD, 8,700 CBD. 8,800 CBD. Buyers seem to be stepping in here, Roy. Let's see if they can continue, though. We can't just jump in. Whoa. Not sure why I did that. Royce, today one of those days you just buy along and leave it?
Definitely feels that way. You do have non-farm payrolls in the morning, though.
So you could possibly see shorts covering there.
True. I mean, that is the potential risk side of things. Is we've been
9,700 CBD.
yeah,
Just getting a breakout. We're gonna take it here.
nice.
Yeah, don't say so nice yet. Let's let it break this zone. And then it's got to break that 200. So it's got some stuff to go through. We are above the 50 on the 10 minutes. That's a good sign. But CBD, oh my gosh, 12,500. Oh, this thing's gonna come back and take me out. Oh, you son of a gun. This is dirty here if it does it. This is dirty. They gonna do me dirty, Roy. Yeah, they did me dirty. CBD came back to 11,900, 12,000. Give me a VWAP test. How about that? All that, we didn't really lose shit. So, you dirty dog, you dirty dog. Come back and test that 97 there. Oh, you're so close.
Call premium still ripping on Tide, SPY.
Yeah.
Pushing higher on general market. That's battling 5,800 right now.
Yeah, it's gonna break through it. $13.6 CBD. $13.9. Break the zone.
Break the zone. Break the zone.
$14,000. Be prepare for a ripper here in a second. Girl. Puts are falling off a cliff. Calls are jumping over a cliff. $14.2.
Yeah, general market tide. Calls and puts just crossed on the premium, and volume went positive.
Lednick says U.S. manufacturing jobs will be high paying. Reshored U.S. manufacturing jobs will use robotics and AI.
Oh boy.
Well, you know, AI is a keyword that Chicago's love.
Okay, past one combine.
Good job. CBD is 16,100.
We get to 58. 5808 passes another combine.
Holy shit. We had 2,595 iceberg orders at 5812.
Damn.
Yes, that is a big number. Yes, that is one of the bigger numbers I've seen in early mornings. Holy shit. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. The game didn't end until 10:30, so I was pumped when the game was over with. Me and Dixie went in bed, and then I started yelling, and Dixie was all nervous because I was screaming and yelling at the TV, and then Tennessee had a chance to tie it, and the boy missed a bunny. Defense
biggest one of the
just awkward. Do what?
Biggest one of the season, right?
We beat Alabama at Alabama, so they were number 2. First time in Ole Miss history we've beaten 2 top 5 teams in the same year.
Wow.
All right, we're getting a little dip here, so we're going to wait and see what happens for a re-entry. CBD's come back to 15.2. It got up in the 16s. You are getting a little pop and put premiums here, and a slight, ever so slight dip in call premiums. So if they was a turn and this thing does decent, we'll probably re-add. But right now, we're going to chill out. We have worked $600 back. So I don't know. Is 97 the spot we want to take it at? There it is. I think so, Roy. I think I missed it. See if it feels this time. Whoa. CBD is 14.5, so it's moved down. CBD it dropped a little, but it's popping back up to 14.6, 14.7. We need Tide to reverse back, and we'll be in good shape. Tariffs won't fund, sovereign wealth fund. Okay. That's what Lednick said again now. CBD back over 15,000. Slight uptick in call premiums. Well, we had a decent drop in CBD here, 14.7. And then your call premiums and put premiums just swapped.
Mm-hmm. Could get this VWAP retest, but if it breaks through it,
Yeah, if we break through it, I'm screwed. $14.5, $14.6. $14.3 came back pretty good just there.
there's your VWAP retest.
All right, what was the entry, I think, instead of the set 97? I almost added one there, but being down on the day, I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done it. We'll be back green now. We'll be showing enough green now.
Wow, what a candle.
Yeah.
What a candle.
It's not breaking above this damn zone, though, and holding. We ain't got to close up there yet.
True.
But we sit here and watch and wait. These put premiums are turning me off a little bit. I don't like how they're popping up, but volume is kind of going back up overall. So, and you got an uptick here in call premiums now, which you put premiums still running up. But once again, we were hitting this top of the zone and not breaking out. CBD's back to 15.5 again. I'm about dying over here. I got choked. Be the one that does it. Be the one that does it. Break the 200 with it, and let's run this biatch. Well, we're going to at least get 200 of it back. I guess we'll just get it 200 at a time, huh?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, as long as we get enough trades to get it, that's what matters. Just break the 200. Break all this. Ukraine was warned and asked, and aid intelligence cut off. Okay. Roy Easy, what's up, my friend? You was way up there earlier. I didn't even see you way up there. My bad. You've been here for a while. You've been here for a minute. Well, 16.3 is CVD. It's not really moving back up. This thing might take us out here. We did get the close above the previous candle. We did get the close above the zone, which is a good thing. Now it's coming back testing that zone. Yeah, it's going to take us out here. It's all right. Working our way back. I mean, it was 97. We'll look at it again, I guess. Hell, I don't know. I'll be just a little bit more patient this time. Unless we break back out of the zone, then we'll take one. break out of the zone. But not for full. Let's see if we can come back and test this thing again. Looks like it's wanting to hold, but
Yeah, that's not a great candle.
Oh, I should have put that in just a tad bit earlier. I'm gonna run away from you, see?
Mm.
Hey, $4, $4. Green is green, brother. Green is green. Put and call premiums are both trending up now. That's interesting. CVD is back to 16.4. Yeah, at 97. That's been a damn level there, Roy. It's been a level.
Yeah, it's been the spot this morning.
Put premiums popping more than call premiums, but they are still both trending up. Volume is still going up. Might come back and test that 97 again. CVD 16.3. 16.4. Not really doing much right this second. Just kind of hanging out.
Just battling this 5,800 right now.
Yep. Well, there's the 97 test again. Go up there to that 200. My gosh. You got the 200s at 58.19 on the 10 minute. So you got room for it. Man, that thing almost got up there on that one. Almost got there. 16.2. CBD come back a little bit here. Call premiums are popping, put premiums are dropping, and we are locking this account up. There's $500 in that account.
Beautiful.
Now, if we can just get this one to break out, that would be fantastic. Yep, Roy's there he is. If we can break this 200, you could at least go. This is yesterday's high, right? Yesterday's low. What is this yesterday's low? Anyway, you got room up to there. You got room to. This is settlement way up here at 58.60. That was yesterday's close. That would get me $3,000 there if it was to go to yesterday's close. Still can't see the screen. I don't understand why. We got people here. I guess y'all just listening to us. Is what you're doing. We're going to at least not lose on this trade because I don't like it here at the 200 unless we break out. 17.9 is CBD. 17.9. Probably should give it room. I don't know what to do here. We got orders up to 58.10, 58.25. Roy's is one I see up here. You got to get past 10. I don't know what to do on this.
If it breaks to 200, it's off to the races, isn't it?
You would think so. We're gonna guarantee $200 more. So, go, you son of a gun, you dirty dog, you. We're gonna guarantee 400. That would get us 1,000. Yeah, you got 22.50, 20 and 22.50. And then you got, I don't know what's after that, to be honest with you. We're going to guarantee $500 here. If it comes back, if it takes us out, we'll look to re-enter on the, see the screen now. I don't know. Break that 20. That's yesterday's low, by the way. I'm guaranteed to be back green again on the day.
Beautiful.
So if it can go more, if it can break this area, that'll be great. If not, we'll look for a re-entry. But CBD is 21,000.
Wow.
Yeah. 20,800 now. It's coming back a little bit. Well, Roy, where was it when I said it this time? We should just buy along and hold it.
Yeah, I think that's about right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need
All right. $38 up on this account now.
Woo!
This son of a bitch was $1,400 down. So we could be $1,400 up right now. Actually, we would be, $1,400 up. That's annoying. We're going to see if it'll come back. We'll look at the 200 if it wants to hold it. Maybe that 09 area. We got one account locked up. $516 on it. This account, Roy, what day was it? We had like $200 left on it. Was it
Monday?
Monday? Yeah. And then we've got to slowly just creep our way back up. I want to re-enter here, but I just can't do it yet. You're getting a little pop here in put premiums, very little pop, but it is a little pop here. You're not getting a drop.
Battling the 200 on the 10 right now.
Yep. It went right to it and came back. All right, so leave it there. Roy, can you see Roy's screen now? Or whoever's, we got 6 people out there watching or listening. Somebody could help us out.
I see the screen. That was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just did a transition.
We got a 30-second delay here, so for them. Nope. All right, Roy, it's you.
To me. Okay.
What about now? Can you see it now? I bet it is. I know what it is. Is it back now, Rosie? Because I think it's just showing my media.
Okay, that makes sense. I bet. So I need to take, if I'm switching screens, I need to just switch scenes.
So you need to have your own scene. Yeah, I don't like this.
I don't like it either. So how would I know? Let me rename it.
A scene captures everything you add to stage, allowing you to plan setups in advance and structure. Oh, I know what it is. So can y'all see Roy's now? I think yours is actually showing now. And then mine's showing here. And then if we add bookmark, I would have to add it here and just swap between all that. Seems like they would let us know this before they just put some shit in here.
Yeah, or make it optional.
Yeah, like it's a beta test. I don't want to test your beta shit. Not y'all. That goes to you. No, okay. Yep, we figured it out.
Okay, so do you have to be the director, or do I need to be the director? Or I'm good now.
You see the demos now on the left?
Yeah.
If you want to share your screen, go to demo tune, and we can name these. So now it should be showing your screen.
Got it.
It should be showing your screen. So we don't do it down here. We don't do it here anymore. We do it up here.
Okay. Over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a little pop in the VIX here, but this is going to frustrate me, I think. I want to re-enter, but I can't just chase it here, even though everything in my body is saying chase it here. It's 200 on the 10-minute, though. That is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
If it breaks it, that would actually coincide with breaking this low of yesterday. So I think that's right. Is that the high? Yes, that's the high yesterday. Zoom out. Where is that yellow one at? Yeah, that's the low of yesterday. There's the high there. That is the previous days, by the way, right?
Yeah.
That is not today's. Well, that's screwed up. I did take volume profile off. I think it was getting in the way, and I don't think we use it enough to have it there. To be honest with you, on short, I still have it on my trading view. I just don't think it helps us a whole lot here. Just my personal thought. I mean, I still think unless something changes, you just buy a long, Roy, and you hold this damn thing. till you get up to, I mean, you could possibly see 40. You got a lot of 22 to get through. You got orders
Yeah.
5750, which would be right around that 200. So that would be a great spot for an entry if it does pull back to the 200 on the 5 minute, in my opinion. It also goes in line with the level we got drawn, zone we got. I mean, level we got there that you can see it held as support, kind of held as resistance there. So now we got to go set every damn scene up. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And then in 2 weeks from now, they're going to change it and be like, where'd our scenes go? Give me a little bit more here. Putin, after Macron's speech, some people forget how Napoleon's Russian campaign ended. Oh, he just called y'all little bitches. What was the island they sent Napoleon to? Here it is. Yeah, we just missed it here.
That dip was so fast that it got gobbled up pretty quick. But
you're getting put premiums popping here, so this I might have just kind of fucked myself here. Yeah, it popped down there, but then it popped so fast back up. I was a little dumb on it. Should have waited for it to come back a little back again. Yeah. I love working myself in a hole and jigging myself back out.
The Roy Money way.
Yeah, if it breaks to 200 here, I might be screwed. Yep, I'm screwed, I think. Oh, it's coming back pretty good, real quick. Now you got to break back above the damn 200. Really amazing. It makes you feel something until you screw it up and you go back down $500 again.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus where I'm at right now. So if this thing hits down here, CBD's come all the way back to 19.6. Put premiums are popping, call premiums are dropping. This thing's gonna come all the way back. Trump says that Trudeau is using the tariff problem to run as prime minister again. Yeah, that's been kind of obvious, I think. He's trying to show he's got some strength. He's got some balls that Trudeau, that cat is, I would hate to be in Canada under him. That whole trucker thing was a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then you go over to Europe and they're arresting people for social media posts. You see the latest law they passed that if you are a minority, a racial minority, immigrant minority, just like different minorities, that your sentence for crimes are less than what white people are now.
That's crazy. Odd.
They were arguing it in their parliament, and they were like, one guy was like, just make it make sense to me that if me and another guy, and he happens to be brown and I'm white, we do the exact same crime, why should I be punished more than he's punished?
Right.
And of course, they're arguing, well, he didn't have a chance to get worse. He didn't have a choice. You had a choice. Like, and the guy's like, well, that's racist. Like, you're being racist. Doing this law is racist. Like, can you not see that? And they're like, no, it's not. No. It passed. So that's strange. Worldviews, man. You look at world, and you're thankful where you live at. Even when we have our issues, right? But I would much rather deal with our issues here than the ones that they're dealing with that are just some insane shit. Come on, CBD, pop back up. You got Paul Premium popping a little bit. Put Premiums are still popping. Volume came down a lot. That's where you got your move down here. If you notice the volume on Tide.
Yeah.
CBD's back to 19.8. It was above 20,000. Cannot get back above this 200 here. This might be the booger bear here. That damn rejection on the 200 on the 10-minute looks down perfect now, doesn't it?
Beautiful, yeah.
Volume trending back up a little bit now. Call premiums kind of Put premiums kind of Gonna take us out here. Yep. I'll be doggone. What a drop now. Lord have mercy.
There's your 97.
Let's see what it does if it gets down to test view up here, what it does. Maybe we should take it.
View app. Battling here. View app.
Yeah. You're right.
It wants to pop out in the back top of that zone.
Yep.
That wouldn't be a bad spot to view at. Okay. Nice pop there.
If it can continue it, that's what I needed to do, though. Well, once again, we'll get 200 of it back.
Chipping away.
Yeah, we were actually up, down, up, down, up. Now we're right at like $100 down. We'll be 200 something bucks down if it comes back and hits us here. I think we should at least see the 200. Well, we got 300 of it back here for sure. We're going to be down a tad bit if it takes us out here. Would love it to just go on and break the 200 and go up here and hit this damn thing. I don't know. I'm tempted to pull this damn stop back some, but I just don't. I can't do it yet. Just break through it, shit. Just break through it. All right, we're guaranteed 200 bucks. Again, once again, that's where we're at.
Lovely.
Something. It should be more, but let's go on and pop up here. Just pop up here. That's all I need. Pop up here. Give me $14.87. That'd give me $1,000 on the day, and I would promise you, I would lock my accounts up and be so quick you wouldn't know what to do. This is what y'all come to see, right? Stupid shit like this. It's not stupid. We had a plan. It's the reason we have stops. Our stops hit, which hell, our stops, if it wasn't hit, we'd probably be up a lot more now. So
It's tough, right? It's
here it is. CBD back to 19.1. Getting a little dip in call premium, but your volume is telling your story over again, Roy. Your volume is turning positive pretty good. I mean, sorry, more positive, not positive in general. All right, they got me out there, $200 up. If this holds, I will probably add another one back. We'll wait and see what it does with the 200. So got plenty of time on this candle. Plenty of time on this candle. Oh, you dirty dog, you.
No, 2 minutes left on the candle.
Yeah. 1 minute left. What are you talking about? What you looking at, Willis?
Minute 15 left on the candle. Fastest.
There you go.
Ever seen.
There you go. There you go. You dirty dog. You. It's gonna hit that 5, ain't it?
I think so.
Guess what that 21.75 would have got us?
$1,000. 1K day.
Well, we ain't done yet.
I think that VWAP bounce was
yes.
pretty impressive,
Beautiful.
to be honest.
Beautiful.
Can't quite get up there.
Take Profit Trader sent me a thing. We're reaching out to you because you're a pro-purpose trader. Let you know that there's news event coming tomorrow. Non-farm employment change rate, 8:30. Cannot trade a minute before, a minute after. Hey, there you go, Dirty Harry. Look at Dirty Harry there. Got out of my day job meeting in time to make that play. Good job.
Nice job.
Yeah. We're just sitting here waiting. See if we can get another entry.
Holding above the 200 it is wicking right now.
Yeah. I don't like what tide is showing on it, so. Before I go to Euro stuff, I'll be right back. I got to run to the restaurant real quick.
Yep. As he was mentioning, ties, your general market tie, just kind of a spaghetti mess here. SPY is definitely a little bit more bullish overall, but you see a little dip in call premium here, a little dip in put premium as well, though. So you got kind of a snake action here. You see, we're battling. This is the 10-minute chart. We'll flip over to the 5-minute. You're seeing this kind of 200 line, which is kind of on top of a level that I have. Yeah, just kind of hanging out around it. Looks like a potential flag off of it, but you bounced off that VWAP pretty strongly. So if it can just kind of hang out and hold above the 200, maybe you can find some buyers to launch it. Apple started the day red, and then it just kind of turned itself around, up $1.50, up 0.64%. Nvidia down 2.5%. Let's keep an eye on that. Microsoft had a nice move up as well. Broke back over 400. You've got Google at 174, slightly green. ES pulling back a little bit here. Again, kind of just holding its own around the 200. Sorry to flip back and forth. Tesla got all the way down to 264. It's back up to 269, but it is dropping on this particular candle. Meta at 647. Amazon 204. So it's found a spot above it at 200, and it's now comfortably above it in Amazon math. Netflix 956. Not a good look there. As we keep peeking up at ES 1075. 1375. That looks like it wants to rip. Yep. Let's see if it can break above. I had put my zone on TradingView a little bit higher. I took in this 4 a.m. wick up here. So 58, 13, 75. So as we look, you're kind of breaking out above that. So we'll see what is in store for us there. High of day is that 58, 20 area. Can it push all the way up there? That would be an interesting spot.
What'd you do? Where'd you take a
What's that?
Did I hear you say you took a long?
Yeah, I took a long at the 200.
Might be a good
TPT. TPT.
There you go.
All right. It just took me out. Okay. Well,
if it break zone hit this level here, we will probably look for another long.
Let me flip back over to you. I'm going to rename yours to Money. I want to name mine to
Roy. Hey.
Yeah.
Getting creative there.
All right, there we go.
Come back down and test this down low when you're in there.
So I have passed 3 combines today. I got hit on 2 of them. So,
the 3 pass are good. So that's what let's focus on the positive.
We're just gonna keep. I got my 3 XFAs back. So
15 is our spot here, Roy. Looks like on book map. Shit. Didn't quite get there a second ago. $16 is now our spot. Roy, you got a question for you over here?
Sorry, Roy. Easy. What you got? All right. How long you normally take to pass a combine? I take about 2 to 3 days. So I'm pretty bad at this as far as risk management on combines, to be honest. So what I do is I try and get 2 ES, and I try and get like $500. First $500 in the bag, right? Just give me a little green, and then I start scaling up to like three ES. And so I tend to stop my first day at like 1,000 or 1,100, 1,200 if I can get it. I know it's kind of weird to say, but I've always just the need to have to pass it in 2 days adds more pressure to me, just personally. So if I stop it at like 1200, I know I have to like break up the next 2 days and not. There's this feeling of having to make $1,500 in a day to pass an XFA for some reason. That second day always gets me. So I try to manage my emotions a bit. So that first day I try to like lock in like between $500 to $1,200. Then day two, try and do the same thing, and then by day three, I'm trying to go for it. So about 3 days. These two that I passed today were 3 days, and then one was 2 day. And the only reason today was a 2 day one is because yesterday we had that big stick up and it just hit my green. $1,500. So I always have like a $1,500 take profit up there, and it just whacked it. So, but I try to be way more disciplined with XFAs, obviously for obvious reasons. But for combines, I'll have no problem risking it a little bit to try and get it in 3 days.
That's actually not a bad strategy there, Roy.
Yeah. Well, and I am trying this take profit trader. So their approach is a little bit different. So they force you to trade for 5 days, but they still have the same 50% consistency rule in effect. So that's been an interesting kind of change of pace to be able to just kind of grab 300 to 500 a day on the first few days.
Yeah, my
It's been
goal
a
on them, I try to get the first day. I try to get $500.
great.
Then the second day, if I hit 300, I'll stop. But if I go past it and I can get 500 again, I'm good. And then I just
Yeah.
scale way back and try to get $100, $200 here there. Yeah, they moved orders on me, so this is probably going to be a losing trade again. We might do something dumb and add here to 200 if it holds.
Yeah, not a. Would like this last 15 seconds of this candle to wick up. Wick up. Wick on up. Wick on up. No. Any particular news on that move up, or were we just
We had a bill auction, note auction.
okay?
Hi, honey.
So, hold on 1 second.
All right, you're good. We're not going to risk that much. Shit. Oh my goodness, we're going to take the L here. It's going to break it down. Back to shit. Back to shit. Back to shit. Screwed that up. That was bad. That was me. Messed that up. We're going to add back. Oh, crap. I'm screwed up twice here, Roy. I got a little cocky.
Hmm.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be digging ourselves out of a hole again. We did that. Oh, screw it. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Let's see. Yeah, general market tide, kind of a spaghetti mess. SPY tide's kind of the same story. What's CBD showing?
Plus 18.3.
Okay.
18,000.
That's a lot.
It is. It's not running. It's just kind of back and forth a lot. So kind of tells you we're doing what we're doing here. We need to go back above 19,000, go towards 20, and then we got a chance this thing to run up really, really high. We just need high day right now. High day would get us back positive, decently positive. You can see you got orders up there. They just came back down, so I don't like that. I liked it when they were moving up. There you go. They moved them up a lot that time. That was a big move up. They moved them up 3 points. CBD's come back though, 17.8 now. Tide volume is going up pretty decent here, but your calls are kind of trending sideways and your puts are trending sideways. So you got volume coming in, just don't know where it's coming in at, what it's doing. Now those orders are right there on top of where I'm at now. They're playing games with them. This thing could come down and take me out, and we're back to a shit day again. CBD's coming back decently, 17.5. Don't like that. We need a hard bounce off this 200 here. No hard bounce yet. CBD's holding 17.5. 17.5. 17.480. 17.5. 17.3. Don't like that. Bounce hard, you son of a bitch, you. This is I don't know why it's easier to go long when you're at the top than it is to go short when you're at the bottom. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Big drop in call premiums here.
So do you get a bounce at the top of the zone, which aligns with the 50?
Aligns with the 50 on what?
Not the 50 on the 5 minute?
This? No, that's the 21.
That's the 21.
50's pink.
Gotcha.
You got the same colors I got.
I don't think so. No, I messed them up.
Well, why'd you mess them up? Because you said them exactly like mine were.
Breaking down. I don't know. I think it was that one day where my stuff did. cleared my indicators.
Okay.
Wow. Looks like 97's coming back.
It does. It does. There's your
VWAP
97.
retest. VWAP's what, 94?
Yeah.
Old 97.
Hey, Roy, they are off there from. He asked, indicated you guys top step levels. Seems like they're off. They are. They're from the day before.
Hmm.
For some reason, they did not update this morning.
Where you just hold along for the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, we got two right now, Roy. So.
Okay.
No, I want to get high day. Is what I want. High day. Actually, if we can get right above high day, if it gets there, it should break it. We're guaranteed 500 of it back on this trade now. We're just gonna keep doing this shit over and over again, I guess. What's the definition of insanity?
Yeah, what we're doing.
Just put my picture in Webster's dictionary, please. Oh, it's got to break this damn 200 here. Don't hold up at it. Don't come back. Break it through. It's going to take me out there. All right, we got 500 of it back. Had a
So
nice drop in
objectively,
stuff here.
I was going to say, objectively, that was a rejection at the 200, and then, of course, we just dropped really far. So,
yeah. So I'm going to be very selective if I was to take another long here. You know, when I say very selective, I mean more selective than just right here at this 97. Big drop in calls here.
VWAP is the spot to see. They keep popping it a little bit when it gets near it, though.
Yep, but I got to see something that CBD's holding at 16.4. 16.5. might have screwed up again. Just because call premiums turned up for a second, and then they immediately turned down and put premiums turned up. CBD's back to 16.1. VWAP is the key here. If it breaks VWAP, I'm out of it. And we're back to where we started at a minute ago. If it reclaims 97, then we might add another long to it and try to scalp it real quick to the upside. We'll see what happens here. VWAP is holding, but I don't like the way it's holding. It's not moving off of it, which is not a good sign. Big pop in the VIX too.
So just violent moves. I mean,
here's the move down. I cut that. I just didn't like it. I don't like it below VWAP. I don't like.
Yeah.
CBD's holding up a little bit here, but the tide is telling me that we're fixing to get a decent drop. And I'm kind of following the volume on tide. But I can't take it short until we break below the 50. We are sitting on the anchor. Oh, you son of a bitch.
What in the hell?
Anchored VWAP.
Wow. What was that? A bill auction? 4-week bill auction?
You had Duffy, Secretary Transport Duffy, Cabinet was holding a meeting of Doge this morning. That shouldn't have done it.
Look at this thing. Rip.
We would be $1,000 up, Roy, instead of $1,000 going in. Oh, that's annoying. How do you play that?
You can't. I mean,
Trump, no tariffs on Mexico for USMCA goods. There you go. There's your news.
Sorry, Roy. Easy. So you play a bounce on the 8 on the 200? Wow. This stuff's so violent, man. I mean, that was almost a 30-point candle or a 30-point move within, what, 2 minutes? A minute?
Yeah. I know this is a stupid move, but I don't love this candle. I don't like. So the news that sounded good is reprieve for Mexico USMCA goods until April 2nd, back to right where we were. So that's not great news. I don't know why. That's really no news. So let's go back to our regular schedule program and go back to lower day.
I joined you. I got $200 in an XFA. I like your logic.
I don't know if my logic makes sense or not, to be honest with you.
Well, the way you said it was very confident. I was like, you know what? I like that.
You just like the part where I say regular schedule programming.
I did. I was like, oh, I like that. You know, I want to eat this 4-hour-old Pop-Tart and question my life choices.
Typically, when we get a pop like that, you get a pretty good move the opposite way. Typically, not all the time, but a lot of times you get a move the other way where it's just like, hey, you know what? That really was nothing. But hell, we might go all the way back up. So let me grab a drink. Wow, just leave it there. 2 seconds.
What a grind. Thank you guys for riding it out with us so far. All of you that are still tuned in.
We got 4 people watching us here. So welcome, or thank you, or whatever the words I'm looking for here. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so my logic is not making much sense anymore. When it bounced off to 21, now we got to go back through all this shit again. Yeah, it's just so. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's so hard to trade with announcements and news and stuff popping everywhere. It's hard to do it. When you do stuff, I mean, it makes sense. You get in spots, logical spots, and then you're like, yeah, my TA worked, blah blah blah, which it does a lot of times, but you can't do technical analysis against tweets and news. It's just hard to do it. Now, if we can break the 21 this time, if we can break VWAP and we break the 50, then we go down this lower day, and my day is actually really great.
You know, all we're asking is for a 200-day moving average test. It ain't that hard.
Look at the 10-minute. Look at the 10-minute, though. My gosh. It popped up there to the 200 and then just rejected him. So you're 200. I don't get your colors now, what you're doing here.
Let me fix that for you. Actually, it's not for you. It's for me.
200 is yellow. There you go. You don't even know where your down 50 is, do you?
Shh. You're not supposed to say that.
That is funny.
Pretty sure it's a pink guy.
Yeah, I don't know why you made it red. Yes. Why is your 50 red? 50 pink. 50 pink.
I mean, that's like a fuchsia, like a hot pink, not red. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it this pink.
No, I'll do that pink right there far left. It's the same color as mine. Now, see, it looks red.
What, this one?
No, down.
That?
Left. Left. Right there by
That
the
one.
precision. Precision.
For fuck's sake.
Where it says
All right.
precision right there. You see precision?
That guy.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
I'm over here not even paying attention, and I'm 600 bucks. So
Let's
we're
keep
gonna make
arguing.
sure we get 325. Hell yeah, let's argue.
Oh,
You and your
fuck. I did
crazy
the thing. I did the thing. Oh,
There
there we
you
go.
go. It's gonna be hard to break that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's hard to
man.
I'm glad you enjoy it, really. We're getting 500. We're getting half our stupidity back, at least. Really pisses me off that I went on to cut that. It didn't even hit my stop. I cut it. I cut my trade. As soon as I cut it, that thing pounced right up. Now, if we break to 50, we're cooking with some hot grease here again.
That's the pink line on my chart for those to follow.
That is the pink line. We are right here on the anchored VWAP too. Gosh, break the anchored VWAP. Break the anchored VWAP.
So your assessment was accurate. Very nice. Very nice.
We still hadn't gone to regular schedule program yet. Regular schedule program is the bottom of this chart, the very bottom, very, very bottom. But I'm guaranteed at least to get half this screw up back. So I'm not happy, but I'm content. Right? That makes sense.
If you ever wanted a bearish candle, man, that's one. So
That's damn anchor VWAP is holding now. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's expected. I mean, that was a ways away. So
Broke it.
There you go. Break.
We're gonna get at least 700 of it back.
I like that. You know, me, I'd have been out at 37. Actually, I was out. I got 160 bucks on it. I was way up there at 58.06. I think I sold. Just 16
On a 10-minute,
you do
have you got a point of control at 74. I mean 84. Sorry.
I know you don't like this particular indicator, but the bottom of the Bollinger Band is 57.74. I wasn't going to do the 5.
Okay, I thought you was coming with the 5, and I was going to say that. Yeah, you're right. I don't like that stupid indicator.
Even though the high of day yesterday was the 5 and rejected hard, just for those who track that stuff. But a play to the bottom Bollinger here, 774, not a bad one.
Worst case scenario, I'm $100 down on the day.
Dude, what a difference 10 minutes can make, you know?
Yeah. We're not getting that going real easy. I don't dislike Bollinger Band. I just don't use them. So,
yeah.
I don't know enough about them to like them or dislike them. All right, we're $100 down now. We have been all over the place on this shit. You know the careful thing? CBD just broke 16,000.
Golly.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
We're drilling now, baby. Drilling. Yeah, I'm on.
I mean, what's that? What's anchored VWAP?
92.
So it's basically on top of regular VWAP. 94.75. Yeah.
95 is regular. 92 is anchored.
I would like to see a push up there rejection, and then you could take a short with the stop just above regular VWAP, so you only risk like a couple $100.
Yeah, I don't dislike that. Oh. No round on that today, Rosie. No round on that.
I do believe though we do have a date with the 200-day moving average. It's either coming tomorrow on data or it's coming today before. Because the jobs numbers are not going to be good. I mean,
Damn, I should have took it
the-
right there off the 50 again.
I was thinking about it, but I was trying to distract myself by talking jobs.
You was distracting me by talking to you. CBD went back above 16,000, man. Call premiums are going up and volume is going up.
Good golly. Look at that on general market.
Oh, you got orders down to 75.
Bottom of the
So
bonds right here.
10 more points here. Oh, you dirty dog. You just breaking down, Roy. CBD's going to 15.6. Puts are popping. Volume is trending back down. Calls are kind of running sideways. So be careful with that. I seriously think we could see 75 here. $70. They're moving orders down. So if you look where I was looking at here, these are the orders I'm watching down here. The 200 was a spot again. I mean the 50, sorry. I need to see these orders move down to like 70. That's where I want to see them go. Or at least down here to the bottom. Your call premiums are popping back up a little bit here. Hamas wing spokesman and Israel military escalation may lead in hostage deaths.
Okay.
Zelensky has said that Russia needs to release POWs to establish trust. Ukraine seeks a truce for airstrikes and sea operations. Hamas, we are ready for all possibilities. Israel threats of war and blockade won't secure the release of hostages. So getting some negative headlines here, but what do we do out of it? It's almost like any war news is no news now to the market.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how's everybody else doing today? Rosie, I saw you I think you hit your daily loss limit, which, so the good and the bad thing about that, right? I've been there and done that. The good thing is you have a daily loss limit. So you live to fight tomorrow. Bad thing is you hit your daily loss limit. I get it. It sucks, but once you look back, I think I don't have a daily loss limit, and I should have one.
Ditto.
I think you guys
should.
because more times than not, I can get $1,000, $1,400 down. I can get it back. You've got the 1 out of 10 times where I don't get it back. So if I did have that, what would it do? I don't know. We're going to let this thing play out down here. 60, 70 level. Orders are 80. We needed to break down 80. If it can break down 80, then we can get to move down, but we got to get to 80 first. So these hellacious moves, and then nothing. You could say we're kind of bear flagging here. I mean, we could say that we have a bigger overall bull flag. Let's look at that 1 hour chart. Is not, you had a big move up, but I mean, we've almost eaten that whole thing up. So like I said, you're looking here, 80 is the key. If they can break 80, then we should get a good move down, possibly down to that, but it's got to break 80 first. So that's the key. Let's look at the 4 hour. Does it look better? 4 hour does not look bullish at all. You can see we got an overall downtrend, pushed up right there. Did not like that. We've rejected now. You can see it more pronounced on the 4 hour, right? Where we're at there. So
I'm guaranteed $200 on this short.
good job. No, I went back to you. Now let's look at a smaller time frame. Let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minute is bearish as can be right now with this move down. Everything is leading, is telling us bearish. All right, I'm guaranteed $200 in this trade now too. Look, I said we broke 80, got to move down. We came down to 75, so you got 5 points off the 80 break. So far, it could be more. Let's go back to the 5 minute, 15 minutes. Has me super bearish. I don't need to be anything to help me be bearish right this second. That's going to take me out here, but we're going to guarantee a little more. That's about as tight as I can get it without actually taking it. So that gives me $200 positive on the day if it takes me out there. So we have been around the world twice on this damn account. Now $1,400 the first time, down $1,000 the second time. We're up over $300 right now. Guaranteed $400 in this trade. Let's get 400 out of you. So we'll be right at $300 up on the day. Son of a bitch. $500. So now we're guaranteed $400 on the day. Odds are I'm gonna call it here when it hits. Hits. Out here. Yeah, I know it is.
I just found that funny. You're like, I don't want to move the top one. I got to move something. I want to move the bottom.
Well, I got to thinking, if it hits here, I'm a little greedy at the low, right? This is the bottom
Right.
of our. That's actually below horizontal. I thought that was the bottom of the zone. Anyway, this right here gets me $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
I'm $500 up right now, so there it is, 507.80.
Well done.
Boys and girls, that is not how you trade fucking XFAs. I'm going to tell you that. This account got $1,400 down one time and got over $1,000 down a second time. That's twice. $1,400 to green, $1,000 back to green. I am not pressing my luck anymore today.
Lock it down.
I'm just not. I can't press my luck anymore. That's wow.
Whew.
It's gonna hit down there, ain't it? You piece of shit. How's everybody else doing?
Well, bottom of the zone, just where we started at the open.
I like Roy. This is a great thing. Really trying to reinforce it to keep me from overtrading, just limit my loss.
Yeah.
You couldn't say anything better. That's perfect. That is the way you do it. That's perfect trading. Notice that I am trading. I do get a little loose sometimes. But one thing you see, I'm not the dude that was on Top Step TV that day. I leave my damn stops on here. Harry said, I think I rode the same roller coaster as you. Hey, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun ride. It's stressful. Take years off your life. But anyway, hey, guys, thanks for being here today. I appreciate everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're off tomorrow. Ride. Roy is possibly going to be here next week. Maybe not. Don't know.
Yeah, I'm traveling, so I'll let you guys know. We'll post it on the channel and also on the Discord what the update is. I don't know the internet situation.
I hadn't talked to Roy yet. I think my plan for next week is going to be, if Roy can do it, is to stream start at like 8:30 at open.
Yeah.
Maybe even start at 9, 30 minutes after open. Yeah. Kind of delay a little bit, because if I'm by myself, I'm not going to be here. I don't want to be here all day because
right.
I don't want to talk nonstop all day to myself. And you guys have been great helping out, but I know typically when it's one of us, we don't have as many viewers as we do some other times. So, but I don't know. Me and Roy, we'll discuss that. We'll put out exactly what our times will be. I'll at least be here next week. So I got to talk to Roy. I might not be here the next week. So
okay, all right. Yeah, wacky time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. We will catch you guys. I'll catch you at least Monday. Lord willing.
All right. Bye, guys.